This is Salamancer. You are watching SalTV, and I hope you aren't as bored as this guy looks. He is just... It looks like he's phoning it in right now. And so this is going to be Cranberry, the demo man, for the Immortal 6. And this is an ESEA game that happened a little while ago between Immortal 6 and Black People. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get an angry letter about that. But this is a game. No, seriously, that's their team name. It's Black People. You check it out. It's not my fault. And already we're getting out to the mid-fight here on CP Granary, so we need to check out who has got the high ground advantage right now, and it looks as if that's going to be our blue team here. The Black People have immediately shown that they have the ups. I am going to hell, I think. But Grape right now, God damn it, they're making it so easy on me. But, oh, David Cinema actually getting taken down here. Emperor is doing a great job, and you know what? If this is the same Emperor that I have played pickup games against, he is just a fantastic scout in ESEA Open. Do you recall that the divisions go Open, then Intermediate, and then Invite? And I just realized that my game audio is really loud, so I probably need to fix that. That should help a little bit. Recall that... What am I talking about? Yeah, so even in ESEA Open, you're going to find some stellar players. In fact, in some cases, although not in most of them, but in some cases, you'll find Open players who have deathmatch skills that are almost as good as people in Invite. The difference is how long they've been with their teams, how much effort they put into practicing. Sometimes you'll find that the Invite teams tend to practice until their fingers fall off. But the Immortal 6 has some really solid players on it, and our team big here, that's Black People, have some solid players as well. I mean, if they're beating people like Emperor, Solid Metal Snake, etc., and Spades, I mean, I've played with a lot of people on the right here, basically. I've played with Immortal Spades... I just need to slow down. I've played with Immortal 6, this team, quite a bit, on and off, just various players of theirs getting into pickup games. And wow, Spade's getting really far forward here, but he is able to get one shot off onto the medic Head Crab, who seems to have lost a bit of health, but is going to use that medic regen to get it right back. Ricky, meanwhile, is way out of position and eats a couple rockets there from David Cinnamon, the roaming soldier for the Black People. So that roaming soldier there doing his job just fine, cleaning up on the flanks so that his core, the medic, pocket soldier, and demo man can push in to the second point. And they have to deal with Spades here, who is once again way far forward for a sniper. Let me find that camera. Actually, I could stay on the Emperor cam a little bit here, and that would actually be a good idea. There we go. And watch how Emperor moves around, because this guy, when I play against him, it's just scary. Even if we have good scouts on our team and I'm playing medic, I just know I'm going to die. It's really bad. So, here comes the Uber right now from our blue team. They're jumping straight in towards the point. They want to get some time down on that and force the Immortal 6 to go sit on the point. Emperor dies right away there, not getting too much damage down. Cranberry's going to set some stickies on that point so that at least he can try and defend it, but he's taking a lot of hits. And really not able to stop them from edging on there. So that is going to be round one in favor of the Black People. Can the Immortal 6 respond to this? I don't know. Tell me. And I swear, Huey Woo is one of the Huey Lewises, but not the Huey Lewis who does all the Pyro videos, but he also plays Pyro. So if I'm confusing you, I hope I am, because I've confused me too. I really don't know if this is actually even one of the Huey Lewises, but if it is, we could expect to see some Pyro off-classing. That's always fun. Anyway, they're getting out to the mid-fight, and Huey, of course, looks like he's playing the pocket, actually, so he probably won't off-class because you do not want to leave your medic undefended like that. Goes for the air shot, kind of misses that one, and the soldier trying to get in on his medic there. Once again, looks like I6 have lost this mid-fight in a big way. This time around, it's only Huey left, and he's going to try and see if he can't spot the medic out, get some damage done to him, but no cigar. Looks like the Black People once again are going to have a severe Uber advantage over the I6 team, and they're doing exactly what the team needs to do here, which is push really far forward. They already have stickies up so that nothing can get in and try and contest this second point. These guys are playing a solid game of TF2 right now, and so Cranberry actually still upstairs. I don't know how he snuck through that sticky trap. He's taken a lot of hits, and so he will have to fall back, but was trying to force the Uber pop out of his opponents and could not do it. So the team Black People are going to jump straight in here with an Uber looking invincible for about 8 seconds. And Spades is going to see if he can't cut that short. It's going to be interesting. He has spotted... Oh, the medic's right there. Yeah, they do pop the Uber. I think they realized there was a sniper. Didn't want to leave that medic exposed at all. And they've actually brought a heavy out to last. Didn't even notice this. But this heavy is going to start doing some crazy damage. Takes down Cranberry. Spades is dead, and it doesn't matter the rest. I mean, pretty much everybody else was off the point, unable to deal damage. And so Black People just walked onto it and took it. And it is theirs. 2-0 now. And the Immortal 6, I gotta say, these guys have a really good record, but then so do Black People. So I get confused because I swear I want to say I've seen at least one of those players, but really I'm not as familiar. I don't see these guys, at least unless they're tagged up totally differently. I do not see the blue team in a lot of the pickup games or anything like that, so I'm just not as familiar with them. But they are playing a really solid game right now, and they're playing really well as a team. If you guys haven't noticed, that push there onto last after they won the mid-fight was just, I mean, it was textbook. It was the same kind of thing you see an invite team do. Especially, like, the heavy thing, that's the same kind of thing that you see. Whoa! Huey trying to help out there. It was actually Spades that got the kill on Big Meb there, but Huey, pretty good job of medic defense. Taking out Big Grape now, and he's going to try and go on a rampage here against Playosaurus. They got to make sure that Solid Metal Snake stays alive. They don't want to lose this Uber, but it's just Snake left, and I think he only has... Oh, he's got the crossbow. This is scary, scary, scary. Can he stay alive against this demo? Oh, man. Looks like he can, just for a little while here, but the demo is still chasing him down. Those stickies not perfectly placed, though, and Playosaurus misses his opportunity to take down this big Uber advantage that Immortal 6 have. So, this time around, looks like the black people did win the mid-fight, but they lost their medic. And now Immortal 6 with an Uber can probably push back out into this. As long as they can play together. Spades looked like he was a little bit behind there, and so they need to push in as a team. They're going to have to pop the Uber through these doors to watch for sticky traps. That's something that you just can't afford not to do. Although Cranberry seemed to be fine with walking in by himself. But yeah, Grape's going to be watching this side now, so they will know when this Uber comes in. And let's just see. Actually, it's going to be coming in through main, and they are taking a lot of position here. Wow, that was an overextension by this blue soldier, although they might be able to get their medic away, and I think they have. So Headcrab is, yeah, he's safe. They're going to give up the midpoint, but they're going to have an Uber of their own to push right back in. Now, they don't want to push in missing a player, so they have to wait for Grape to respawn, and look at how fast that point captured. That was a really good play by Immortal 6. They stacked up on the point, captured with as fast as possible. So Grape is going to be respawning at last, and it's going to take him a while to get up there. By that time, Solid Metal Snake's going to have about a 75% Uber or so, and some good spam. Well, as I say that, Cranberry misses one of them, but some decent spam coming out of the Immortal 6 to try and keep their enemies back just a little bit, keep them hurt, keep them not really wanting to push into this garage. And Cranberry, once again, is going to come out here, but doesn't spot anybody through there, so that means they're probably already pretty far forward, and yes, they are! He does an expert job of dodging all that, and actually, oh man, Grape once again getting taken out there, overextending for the second time in a row. Cranberry took him down. Spades ends up dying on this push, and this is a weird push here with the Immortal 6. They got one pick, but now they've lost 3 of their players to a counter Uber from Team Black People, and so Black People are going to be spamming them back into this second point, which is not even their own, but it's just Ricky and Huey left alive. Where is Huey right now? He's going to be trying to take out the medic, but that's not going to happen. Headcrab takes him down with the needles, and is going to be bringing that scout back up to second. What is going on here? I don't even know. Cranberry is going to try and sticky trap up the front of this. Oh, and he spotted a scout coming through there, but that scout was overhealed. Look at how low that scout got down to, about like 18 health or so, 22, something like that. So Meb almost died to that sticky trap. If the medic hadn't overhealed him, he would be dead right now. Just goes to show, man, overheal those scouts when you are playing competitive. Do it. It saves lives. Spades playing the flank here with his his roaming soldier, I mean Ricky, and of course the other scout as well. They're going to try and hold as forward as they can, but very quickly we see that the black people, I was going to say the blue people, which I guess makes just about as much sense. They're pushing in right now, and they have taken down Ricky, so no more Ricky cam for now, no more roaming soldier for the Immortal 6. They are not looking at a very good position right now. They do have an Uber disadvantage, and Grape is already running out to last. Nobody's noticed him up here yet, because they're too busy worrying about this Uber, although no, now Grape is taking some hits, so he's got to be careful. This Uber didn't really get any kills. I think they finally took down Emperor, but now they're getting pressured really hard here, and no more Uber for blue means that now it's Immortal 6's turn to try and get out there. Nice shot from Huey onto Meb with that shotgun, and now they're going to try and spam out this medic, keep him from getting where he needs to go. Actually, this is going to be a cute little wraparound here. I think that black people are going to take the half. Wow! Oh man, so Immortal 6 did not play that well at all. We'll talk about that more after the half. So we saw on the David Cinnamon cam. That half was really, really well played by black people. Immortal 6, I'm not sure if they were ready for just how awesome these guys are. Who, by the way, are now in the red. Black people are looking red. I'm not even going to go there, guys. Don't ask. Don't ask me to make those jokes. It's just not going to happen, okay? This is slightly family-friendly. But, no, that was really, really well played by black people during the first half. And Immortal 6, I mean, that last mistake they made there was just they got wrapped around. They tried to Uber into their opponents and didn't realize their opponents were already ready to push onto last. David Cinnamon getting pressured by both the scouts here and will go down. And now it looks as if our red team actually still has an advantage here. They've got their medic up, and as long as they can keep their players healed, faster than they're getting damaged, that's going to be okay. Immortal 6 loses Emperor. Cranberry trying to deal some spam down. And it looks like they actually did take out Headcrab. That was Spades with the kill on the medic. And that's a really important one because they did not want to have an Uber disadvantage that big going into the beginning of this second half. Grape's going to get out here, and actually looks like he's trying to catch up from last. They have not captured mid yet. And Huey has come in here to try and continue contesting. This mid fight has been lasting quite a while, hasn't it? And now Solid Metal Snake has a solid metal Uber advantage. Although Huey just died there. No fun. It got pistoled down. Pistoled to death. But look at the Uber advantage for Solid Metal Snake. Oh, he's running Kritzkrieg. This is going to be fun. That's Ricky right now that he's taking in. He doesn't even have his Demo Man alive, so it's going to have to be Ricky who takes the crits. And here it goes. Soldier already jumping away from this. Wow, excellent work scattering away from the Kritzkrieg. As soon as they saw that weapon light up, they ran away. They only lost one scout to a crit shotgun hit. Everybody else stayed away from that. Although Grape did get taken down in the aftermath. Emperor going huge right now. And he's now just going to help his team capture mid for a little while. Yeah, it looks like they've got pretty much the midpoint on lockdown. Do bear in mind that on Granary you only have these 2 choke points. The one tiny little choke right there, and the one right here. And of course you can kind of go upstairs too, but it's not that useful. So you have those basically 2.5, we'll call them 2.5 choke points that are so difficult to deal with. Emperor taking the, leaving the bait there, laying a trap for his opponents. 2 scouts chased after him, and immediately his looks like his demo and other scout came out and helped him finish off both scouts. So being down your scouts is a big deal, and we actually see that our red team is Ubering and getting back up at the same time. So this is the problem with losing your scouts. I mean, you can pop an Uber, sure, but you're not going to have the mobility to chase down your opponents and try and win big. Grape getting out here on the last point, trying to stop this capture, and he did manage to do it with the equalizer. That's always a fun kill to get with those crazy overpowered pickaxes, but you know what? It's alright. The Immortal 6 are going to have a bit of an advantage here again, just a bit though, and they will really have to push on the clock to take advantage of it. Otherwise, oh no, wait a minute. Are they still running the crits? Yes, they are. Solid Metal Snake, you devious bastard, you. They're still running the Kritzkrieg, which means they're probably going to wait for Cranberry to come in here, and they will give the crits to him this time around. That's, I tell you what, a Kritzkrieg in the hands of a seriously skilled demo man is so scary. They do have to watch out, though, for John Talbane, who is on the sniper right now. He's off-classing from Scout, as is Grape. Grape's on the engineer. And this is actually a really, really good setup to counter the crits. I don't know if they realize that he's going to be running it. I mean, they can't know, because they haven't seen him. But they could very well be thinking this crits is going to come in, and there you go! The problem with the crits is that you are not invincible at all. John Talbane takes down Solid Metal Snake with the headshot, but look at this, 4 players down now for the black people. There's only 1 scout left, and that is a very nice round win for the Immortal 6. That Kritzkrieg didn't do a heck of a lot, because by the time they popped it in, John was... Oh no, okay, he's just... I understand, I get it. By the time they popped that Kritzkrieg, of course, the sniper had taken down the medic, and they might have gotten 1 kill with it, but where they really got the kills was on the cleanup. They brought a heavy in to attack last. They were just all over the place, doing a really good job. So the Immortal 6 takes a round. It is now 1-3. But they still have their work cut out for them here. They need 4 more points to win this game. And a soldier bombing straight into Cranberry. First kill of this mid-fight. That is a scary sight to see Playosaurus jumping at you like that. Ricky gets taken down now as well, and Playosaurus... Oh, I'm sorry, not Playosaurus. Who was that soldier who got that huge bomb? Oh my gosh, I feel really bad about this. Was that Grape? Maybe it was Grape. I feel really bad now. But Playosaurus actually might have gotten the kill anyway. And now is spamming the medic away from his soldier, and yet there is the Uber from Solid Metal Snake. So they are really... Whoa! Okay. I thought that scattergun caused the soldier to explode. But, it didn't. Black people, though, do really want to hold on to this mid, so they held on to their Uber just a little bit longer than the Immortal 6, and now I6 backing out. By the way, I think Immortal 6 is their sponsor, but these guys used to be the pharmacy? I want to say they used to be the pharmacy. They are sponsored now, and they are pretty much at the top of Open, so they're a really, really solid team. And really, honestly, had not heard of the team Black People until, like, yesterday. And yet, they are such an amazing team as well, so I don't want to take anything away from them. I'm just more of a noob. That's what that is a reflection of. So Grape is going to take out here. Besides, he doesn't really want to play the spam game for now. And they're just going to let the Immortal 6 team push into the garage all the way. Wow, this is actually really, really forward and aggressive from I6, but they know they have an Uber and they can pop it whenever they want to. There's actually no sticky trap at the door, and that means they can just walk out here without popping that Uber. Such a scary, tense moment for them. Now they're taking a bunch of spam in this doorway, but they've taken down 2 players, Meb and Grape. Probably going to see an Uber popped here. Yes, we are. That was a good force by the red team, and now we do have... that's going to be David taking the rest of that Uber. But as the Ubers fade here, it is 6 against 4, with Immortal 6 actually still spammed out of this doorway a little bit. Huey trying to hit a rocket against his opponent. And what just happened to the view model there, I have no idea. But they're actually walking upstairs right now, meeting up with Cranberry, and they should be able to get in on this. They've just got to be careful that, you know, it's not just one player getting in, because that would be a scary thing and end up overextending. Huey gets taken down, and now David Cinnamon running after the medic. Can't quite get him, though. Cranberry with a nicely placed pipe takes him down. Now, can Cranberry stay alive, though? No, he cannot, and practically everybody on Immortal 6 is dead. It's just one soldier left, and that's going to be a Pain Train kill from Playosaurus onto Ricky. Beautiful kill there. So, we've got a pretty excellent game so far, but it looks like it may be close to over, as Black People are probably going to score this. There's almost no way they're not going to score this. We just had 6 players spawn, and it's way too late. Nice kill there. Huey actually took himself out, trying to get a kill. He did take down Grape, but that was the only kill he got, and it is now 4-1. Remember that you only need 5 points to win in North American games. Now, if this were a European game, of course, they would be playing until 6, or if Immortal 6 got another point, then we'd be playing until 7. You get the idea. It's a win difference of 5 in the European scene, but here it's just first to 5. It is a race to that number. And right now, the race is very handily being won by Black People. I feel so bad saying that. And so good at the same time. Immortal 6, though, getting out here and doing a decent job of claiming the center in mid-fight. But are they on the right path here in terms of high ground? They are taking down quite a few players. Headcrab down. Solid Metal Snake stays alive here. And there you go. They actually hold on to it. So now they have wiped out their opponents. Black People all died. So there are no more Black People. And Cranberry is doing the right thing here, jumping immediately towards the second point. He needs to start stickying up the doorways, and he does just that, laying a couple of bombs there to prevent enemies from easily getting in without taking damage. Those traps are really important, but looks like they are going to push. They've got their Uber advantage. They got to watch out for a Pyro, interestingly. That's not the right choice here. I'm wondering why they're doing that. Where's that Pyro? Where is he? Where is he? Where's Pyro? Well, Cranberry's sneaking in here right now. I guess we will see where that Pyro is in a little bit. There are stickies on the point right now, and here's the Pyro. He's just blasting people off the point. Interesting choice. He's still alive, actually. But what? Okay, so anyway, Grape changed off of Soldier onto Pyro, and I gotta say, didn't really work all that well for them. Pyro is a useful choice for the air blast when you're on enclosed spaces like Badlands. Badlands last, obviously. Not the middle, that's not an enclosed space at all. But it's really useful in those enclosed spaces because you can control the space very effectively. There are only a couple places your enemies can come from, but on a last point like Granary, with that huge, wide open field that you have to play with, a Pyro isn't going to do all that well against these really high damage, high mobility classes that are the normal staple of 6v6 play. So that's, of course, why you don't normally see Pyros on last. And there you go, Spades and Emperor both doing their job as scouts, taking down a couple players there. That's Scout and the Soldier down. And now Cranberry spamming in the medic, just trying to, you see what he did there. I wish I had instant replay, because what he did, that little explosion mark right there, he actually boxed out the enemy medic. And Meb gets taken down by a rocket there, but he boxed the enemy medic. He launched one sticky towards this health pack. Even though the enemy medic wasn't going that way, he was just like, no, you can't have this. This health pack is not for you. And what could Headcrab do at that point but try and retreat the other way, which, of course, left him wide open to the actual hits that he took. So, really, that's how you play basic Demo Man there, but I'm always impressed to see these guys making such awesome snap decisions like that. And, of course, a lot of it comes down to practice. But now Cranberry's laying some stickies down once again. Here comes the Uber, getting him taken mostly by this Demo and Soldier. And Cranberry just needs to lay a couple sticks on that point, or get a couple kills. But here's the Pyro once again, and there you go. Was that a... That What? Okay, Grape just used the back burner to kill Solid Metal Snake. I don't understand why he ran that. I've literally never seen a back burner used in an ESEA game at all. But there you go. Black People is leading 4-3, as the ESEA notifier was kind enough to remind us. And Granary is taking the right-hand side rollout, so he may decide to go upstairs on this, or he may just decide to walk straight out the door, which, yes, he does. He's going to walk out this door. I think he actually did this last time, too. Eats a stick, though, from his opponent, and now needs to take a lot of heals from the medic. That means the medic will not be healing his soldiers, who can't be as aggressive on this middle point. Solid Metal Snake's now just walking up the ramp here, but Spade's getting really far forward, and even though it eats a rocket there, it's only a little bit... Oh! Talbane finishes him off, though. Ricky's still on the high ground, trying to defend his medic there. Meb does die, going after the Immortal 6 team. And actually, look at, there's 2 players down. Now about to be 3. Oh, Ricky, why would you miss that rocket? But he does manage to take down Pleiosaurus anyway, after taking just a bit too much damage there from that little mistake. Lets the Grape finish him off, but Grape here is probably, gets taken down by Emperor, actually, as he was trying to take down Huey. Huey doing a really good job of defending Solid Metal Snake, who actually has 100% Uber, and David Cinnamon respawns at last. So that was a wipeout for Black People. And they are now going to have to defend second, possibly defend last. David Cinnamon may go for an ambush here. Oh, please don't use the drop-down. Okay, no. There's that long little tunnel there towards the drop-down area, and it's very rarely pays off. David did hit a rocket here against his scout, Emperor, who, if he'd just hit one more shotgun shell there, it probably would have killed Emperor. But as it is, Emperor is just a fierce dodger and has really good aim. Managed to take him down. Here comes the Uber right away. This is really good play here by Immortal 6. They immediately cap the second point, and they've already Ubered into last. They've taken down the heavy, focused him, which is a really important thing to do when you are pushing with that Uber. If you can't focus the heavy, you are just done. And Solid Metal walks across the sticky, eats it, but it doesn't matter because he was trying to get the heals on these players who managed to capture last and bring it up to 4-4 in the second half. This is looking like a lot closer of a game now than it was in the first half. I'm excited. I am really excited. And it's not just all the Coke that I just drank. I'm seriously excited. Ricky here, though. Are they actually... No, they're not. Okay, I was confused. I thought both he and Huey were doing a rocket rollout for a second, but no, it was just him. And he's going to take the garage side this time around. Looks like that's actually what they did last time as well. So it's been working. Why change it? Take a couple rocket shots at the scout over there, but not really going to hit a lot. And here you go. He finds a scout. Now takes him off. Or takes him down, I should say. Actually, he didn't take him down. That was another player dying. So my bad. The scout was still up. Meb now dead. And John Talbane, one of the few players left here. Can he defend his medic? Actually, Pleiosaurus is getting pressured so hard by these soldiers right now. This mid point is really a soldier's playground once they're already in. Of course, if you walk through those choke points, then suddenly you're in Demo's paradise. But yeah, this midpoint, because of all that high-ranging geography, all these crates here that soldiers can just jump up and down and have a field day with. Yeah, I mean, as a demo man, you can sticky jump, but it takes longer. You're going to broadcast your intentions once you lay a sticky on the ground at your own feet, and you take just a bit more damage because you have less overall health than a soldier, so it's just not as good of a proposition for demos to be sticky jumping around mid as it is for soldiers. And Huey's pushing in once again. Both of these medics have 100% Uber right now. And so if they wanted to, Black People could contest this mid, or this second, I mean. They have lost 2 players, though. I think they are going to contest, but this might be the wrong decision. Now they need to back out, get out of there, because if they don't, they are going to lose too many players. No, they're going to try and contest this. Oh, man. This is not good. Now, they are going to force the Uber out of Immortal 6. They've gotten 1 kill, but look at this. It's just these 2 players left. They basically just fell apart here. At the very last, and I think Immortal 6 is going to win this right now because of the player advantage they have. They're already pushing in. They're on last, but really what Black People needed to do there was they needed to either decide early to hold it or back away right away. And John Talbane tries to defend it, but it is too late. Immortal 6 wins the game. GG. That was an excellent one. I hope you guys do hit subscribe on youtube.com/fatmop. Hit follow here on twitch.tv/fatmop as well. Join the Steam group. Follow me on Twitter @SalTF2 if you want to see a lot more competitive 6v6 action in TF2. I also do Highlander. I do some other stupid stuff from time to time as well, but mainly 6v6 because I love it. I'm really glad that I found this game. I hope you guys are too. I'll catch you guys later.